The VCU Rams and the St. Louis Billikens here tonight from Chaffetz Arena. VCU has won 8 of the last 9, and they look for a season sweep of St. Louis with a win here tonight. Officials tonight, Doug Sermons, Jeb Hartness, and Chance Moore, and we're underway here in St. Louis.
And how they guard Parker will be critical as he gets the ball right now. How they guard him on ball screens, how they try to pressure him at times, double him and get the ball out of his hands.
Jimerson works it inside, and right off the bat, Bradley as a whirl. Here's Larry Hughes for 3. It's way off. Rebound, Zeb Jackson. Bairstow got it knocked out of his hands. Fast break. Hargrove starts it out. Gets it back from Hughes. First bucket of the night for St. Louis. It'll be Shulga that puts it in play here with 5 to shoot for VCU. Bairstow gets it off and puts it in. Let's take
Jimerson. At the 3, we got National Player of the Week, Sincere Parker. At the 4, we got Mr. Rockstar himself, TJ Hargrove. And at the 5, we got Big Bradley Azuero.
The backside help, forcing him into a foul. Kwani's got to be a step over. He's got to be in the middle of that lane.
Change things up mid-season. Obviously with VCU getting all their players back, and then St. Louis is saying, hey, we got to figure something out here.
Yeah, both of them dealt with injuries and issues early on. Shulga, they step back. And I mean, Azuero got the switch out there. If you're going to switch out, that's a great look.
Shulga had a good look, kicks it back out. Bairstow, that's even better. That's a 3 that's short. Shulga got it back to Bairstow, and he is fouled underneath.
Your body's a little different. Used to coming off the bench. He's coming off the bench
by another point at 34.
Rich, you played out of your secondary. You were aggressive. You got a layup that you missed.
Well, that's what Travis Ford said. He want to get out and transition and try to run. Unsettled situations as Kwani is fouled on his way in. Thames will pick up the ticket.
You got a KYP, no personnel. Kwani shooting over 60%, but there he's getting it to the 10. That also helps.
For St. Louis. Guarded by Jason Nelson, kicks it up to the top. Hargrove had the 3, instead takes it in and gets it rejected from behind. Bamasiel got a piece of it, here he comes. Bamasiel goes baseline and converts, getting... Wall, got it stripped from behind by Hughes.
Great hands. Hughes, 2 hands, stepped in to steal it. Jimerson.
NBA range 3.
There was more talk about Parker in a scout than I've ever heard with covering St. Louis's team this year. And for VCU, they know they need to focus on him, but you can't leave Jimerson either.
Can't leave that guy.
Examples where the only game they lost in that stretch was at St. Bonaventure, and Coach Odom said, we got to play guys more minutes. Michael has to, I got to play him minutes. We were tired at the end of that game. We have depth, we have talent. Got to give those guys the opportunity. Bell gave great minutes last game against Dayton. Bamasiel drills the triple and just it by being able to knock down a jump shot.
Third block for VCU. Here's Hargrove for 3 in the corner. They needed that. Off the screen, they're all over him, and he tries to look down inside. They do. They get it to Stefan Bussel, the freshman from the Netherlands, and now Jimerson with a jumper is good. It's so imperative.
I'll probably lay them with Auburn. Who's healthy for Kansas, and can they ever win a league game on the road is a question. And then Duke going on the road to Florida State, a very tough game. 3 great ones. Sam Bussel finishes inside. And Bussel, excuse me.
Billikens are right in it here. It's a 1-point game. 7-0 run that they're on, and then Jackson hands off, and the runner by Bairstow high off the window. There's Jimerson. He got his pocket picked by Kwani. Medley comes back. Kwani, it's off the iron. They're going to call it a goaltend.
And then from there, you sort of have role definition, building out confidence, making sure everybody knows how to play together. That's a tough shot by Parker. Wow. That thing threw rain by Parker, gave no ground.
5 turnovers early here for VCU. Medley bounces it inside as a whirl, and he is fouled, yes, by Furman.
Game, misses time. This is his first start since then. He's been back.
I mean, I know the fans are disappointed, and Shulga for 3, no good.
That's not their brand of basketball. Get that going. Get that thing moving, get it to a second, third side. Max can make that shot. He just doesn't need to take that shot.
Parker does it again. Timeout. 5 for Larry Hughes Jr.
Jeez.
Right inside. Bell, yes, and the foul.
This is the type of stuff that literally cannot happen.
You can't get an off option pointed in. That needs to be better for this team.
Yeah, they're 15th in league play in terms of defensive efficiency.
Parker pulls up, hits again. He's 3 for 3. It's got to be directed at us, right, on the broadcast crew. Bairstow, almost a travel inside and gets the bucket.
Bairstow's
build up that ranking so that come conference time, that doesn't move as much. It could, depending, but you got to build up the goodwill early on. Nice rebound here for Lawal, and he scores it.
They were up, double digits, and they fell apart at the end, and Iowa State won that game. But your resume is evaluated by who's on the floor too.
Parker. He's fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Nelson got him on the arm. That's Nelson's first. Much credit. That's ridiculous.
Well,
a win is a win, right?
Yeah, I do think there's that information out. But secondly, if you win, scoring margin matters. But that does help you. So your efficiency does matter in terms of how you play.
Seb Jackson works it in for VCU, kicks it. Bamasil wide open for 3. He got it.
Seb doing it.
5 minutes to go, first half from St. Louis on this Friday night. There's Jimerson, heavily guarded by Bairstow. Parker, 3 again. Boy, he'd love to be covering Parker.
They got this smaller lineup now. Hargrove playing the 5 position, kind of like a 5-out. Whoa.
Wow, they switch out and they double team him and he still drains it.
Yeah, that made it.
Why not though,
He
right?
deserved a heat check, fine. Oh, man.
And a steal and a foul. What a play from Larry Hughes Jr.
Oh,
and a technical has been assessed now.
We'll see what the ruling is.
Yeah, it's after the play. So here's the foul on Bamasil, right? They got the foul. It's St. Louis ball. Then
there's
Hughes is talking. Yeah, Jeb Hartness is right to St. Louis. And since it was the 7th team foul on VCU, St. Louis is going to have these 2 technical free throws. He makes them both to tie the game at 31. Now Larry Hughes will have a.
Got to play off each other more.
That's a good point. Down 4 assists so far tonight on the 11.
You make a great play. You should be going to the line. You gave away 2 points.
You're absolutely right. That's a big swing there. Correct. Realistically, should be a 4-point lead for St. Louis, but the other way, Bamasil, he returns and hits a 3.
But so he's stepping away, and then he tries to get back to Bamasil. Couldn't get there in time, and that's a good shooter.
Bairstow finds the cutter, Bamasil, and he scores it.
4 points off of.
Shulga drives, backs it off, gets it to Lawal, and he gets it back.
Get it to the other side of the floor.
Yeah, a lot on that right side. Bamasil for 3, he got fouled. Medley picks up the foul. Bamasil's going to get 3 free throws, and to your point just a few moments ago, Down, you're absolutely right at how crucial.
When you go on that run, it's really hard to come back from. I will say, but this is a critical period where they need to settle down, get a good shot the other way.
Off our coverage at noon Eastern as the Gamecocks look to break the SEC consecutive. How about Caitlin Clark last night?
Good ball fake.
With the record.
Yeah, how about that?
49 points.
The record from 35 feet, too.
Yeah.
I like the call there to try to get Jimerson a shot and then back the other way. That's just a tough shot by Shulga. Good player. Jimerson to step late with the close. And, man, this game has changed quickly.
Just what we talked about. 13-0 run now for VCU. Hargrove going to work on the inside. Fighting with it. Count it. And the foul.
VCU's now gone actually to match this lineup with Hargrove at the 5. They're not playing their 5-man either.
Shulga for 3.
Don't need it. You may want a 2-for-1 there, but you don't need that.
That's what they're trying to do.
Transition.
Thames to the dunk. That's a big swing the other way for St. Louis. 12 seconds to go, 10 to shoot. Shulga. Guarded by Parker. Lost the handle. Churchich has the ball. 4 seconds to go for St. Louis. George Churchich puts it up. No. Parker tried the tip late, but the clock had expired.
That last possession kind of
2 to 1 and 1. So instead of potentially going up 4, they gave up the 2 free throws to tie the game, and then they missed the front half of the 1-1. So you're right about that time period where it kind of shifted a little bit there. Hargrove. Wow. Travis Ford was out there on the court, kind of like diagramming what he wanted. And right back the other way is VCU. And a throw down.
And the guard came with him. He was able to drop it off. Nice pocket pass. Again, top 5 in the league in assists, just under 5 a game in league play.
Jimerson off the screen for 3. It's no good. It got tapped around, and Ezeworo contains it, and he misses, but he's fouled by Jackson. Ezeworo and Georgetown from California, and he knocks these down. Shot, and he's 6 for 6 from the stripe.
Parker denying Bairstow there, not letting him reverse the ball and run the set they wanted to.
Jackson for 3. Big one.
It's a tough cover.
That's his first points of the night down. He was over 3 prior to that shot. Jimerson, yeah, he got hit by Bairstow.
Far, he's already pretty much dead in the water. % of the seat in the league play.
And a lot of people in town when they were at VCU for that game. Closing in on the school record for 3s too, by the way, for Jimerson. Needed 10 to break it coming into today. And he's got 1 so far tonight. 5-point game. Oh, back the other way. Furman again. That's 2 dunks early in this.
I was there a little step late.
Coach Odom likes what he sees here from this second half start. Parker. Rebound, Jimerson.
Great defense by to pick up that roll by Furman, that slip by Furman, and now Ezeworo gets his 3rd foul, but fouling a jump shooter.
Went right into him.
Actually, those listening can do it. If you can have no delay.
Line tonight. Parker inside Ezeworo, and he is fouled. Count the basket.
Ten assists on the season in 13 games played.
Yeah.
He got one right there.
You had talked about that to me coming in. That's crazy, that number.
They're going a little bit of zone here by St. Louis, but the miscommunication on the backside, that is killer. Parker didn't realize it. They're saying they're in a zone. He's
down wide open, 7-point game once again. That could have been big to get a stop there. You had it down to 4 and get some momentum. Parker stripped from behind. Jackson, he's got Bairstow. Threw it by him. Shulga gets it, and he scores.
That's why you follow the play. But they're winning plays and losing plays. You don't know that it's a 2-3 zone, and now we're turning the ball over again. Oh, no, for St. Louis.
Jackson rejected Hargrove. And Quaddy is fouled. Coach Ford wanted a timeout.
Trying to play inside out. They are elite as Shulga misses the 3. But Kentucky's getting 9.5 points, my friend. That's rare. I mean, people are going to be hammering that tomorrow, I imagine. That doesn't always mean it's good, though.
You're right. Sometimes it tells you something, but
yes,
you never.
Thrown off by injury and illness and issues. And Medley now not available, at least for right now.
Yeah, Coach Ford has said that as Jimerson misses Ezeworo the rebound. He's going to the free throw line that he was looking forward to that week, right? I mean, it was a 6-day.
The first half. He's gotten 2 offensive rebounds in this second stanza, carrying 3 right now.
Lawal picked up the foul for good call down that worked out to perfection as it was intercepted by Hughes. Parker. Ezeworo. There you go.
Good job. They're making Parker.
Intercepted. Parker off to the races. Didn't time it right. By 17 points. He's 6 of 9 from the field. Lawal. Foul.
Now he's going to have to go out. And that was a good read off the slip and off the ball.
Jimerson for 3. Got it. Three-pointers. It's a 4-point game now. Bamasiel off the screen. Hughes has it. Parker again. Feeling it right now, and fueled from those 2 games this past week. 33 at LaSalle, 34 at St. Joe's. Tonight, 20. Bairstow to the hole. Had a good job coming out of the time. Good job to go back out. Parker inside Van Bussel, wide open for 3 as Thames got it. Really tonight. Coming up on 12 minutes remaining in the contest. Shoulga for Lawal. You saw that coming.
Those empty side ball screens have been really productive for VCU. I'd love to see them keep getting to those.
Team in this organization, this city. Bairstow not there. Lawal the rebound. Bamaseal's got it here for VCU. He puts up a 3. He's hit him tonight. That's another money shot for Joe Bamaseal.
Up late, big triple.
Parker. No. Van Bussel the rebound. Tapped around. Parker again. Falling back, and he's fouled. So Sincere Parker to the free throw line. Deal with his 2nd personal foul. Parker.
Of his point per minute sometimes is pretty mind-boggling.
How much you score based on how much you play in the game?
Well, part of your efficiency is baked into that, like how you shoot it, how often you shoot it and use possessions. It's not necessarily tied to minutes played.
Got it. Okay, I was wondering about the minutes. Yeah. Bamaseal's fouled by Hargrove.
Sincere Parker and has been good at it. The challenge is VCU switches a lot of action 1 through 4.
Got it. Gets by Hargrove. Looking for Lawal. Wow. Almost. And a foul on Zeb Jackson as St. Louis is coming up the court. I mean, both of us with our eyes were wide open.
Added it out to Bamaseal to create a transition opportunity.
Lawal's got it. And Thames is down. It's a 5-on-4. And he gets back on D. Shoulga bumped by Hargrove. Some more free throws coming here. 2nd foul on Hargrove.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I mean, not our first rodeo.
Medley again trying to create down low. Got it to Hargrove. Count the basket and the foul.
That's what they're doing. Medley is ultra aggressive. He's gotten that switch.
Lane violation. Will get another from this. Talked about it before. You got to have the group to be the 24th this year.
In talking to Bradford, he wanted to come back to the staff, and he was in the NBA on Billy Donovan's staff at 2 different stops in Chicago and OKC, but wanted to come home. He's from here in Bamaseal as he tries to make the play. I said, didn't these guys know how good you were? Right. What that means, and that's important to carry on that tradition, that, and work with these guys and help make them improve is huge.
Agreed. And the team continues to succeed.
Medley again with a mismatch, trying to take advantage. Good job, Hargrove, ducking in.
Hargrove fouled from behind by Kwani. 3rd on him. Hargrove has hit 33 3-pointers on the. Huge game here tonight to keep pace. 3-point lead. Michael Bell, who's back in. Thames, good straight up defense. 3-pointer. Bairstow, look out.
Right now, I think it's in his head. When he steps in and a rhythm shot, when he's willing to shoot that, this offense functions even better.
Thames back the other way for St. Louis. Thames goes coast to coast. On the deck, they call a foul. It's going to be on St. Louis. Parker.
That's big. That's 3 on Parker.
From 3-point range coming into this game.
Early in the season, he missed a lot of the first part of the season. But that said, step-in threes. He's made those in his career. He's got a good stroke. You got to shoot that. And he's got to believe they're going in. Oh, that's a tough foul.
It's on Bell.
Tough of making guys earn it.
Well, it's a big day tomorrow, and I know you
lost 4 straight on the road in league play, and now Kevin McCullough, they lose again by Texas Tech. They get crushed on Monday. Now they're going out to Oklahoma, and Oklahoma is an underdog in that game, surprisingly enough.
Going to be a fun matchup. Bamasiel for 3. Wow, from NBA range, Joe.
They need to bump a little bit earlier on the wall and make them throw that skip into the corner versus the easy replace to Bamasiel and him to knock down a 3.
Yeah, I mean, if you're St. Louis, you can't let him do it to you again here. I mean, he had 29 in the first meeting. Jackson is fouled on his way to the hole, and Bamasiel's got 26 here tonight. Jackson tonight, 5 points. He's playing with those 4 personal fouls, too.
Come in. If he makes it, there you go.
Phenomenal free throw shooting by both teams. You saw the numbers. 88% for VCU, 80% for St. Louis. And they've both taken 25. Parker, count it, and 1. I think Bamasiel got caught behind him, and then he got bumped at the end there, Parker, and he converting with his 14 turnovers for VCU now. Jimerson, Hargrove. Underneath, yes.
Well, 2-3. Want to try to get in that 8-10 off the bounce or the pass.
We'll keep an eye on the 3-pointers here. Bamasiel, instead it's Jackson who takes it in.
What a great body control. And I thought that back tap was going to disrupt him. He was able to get back under control and then finish with his weak hand.
All in the second half here. Parker off the screen. Floating runner, a wild one, and he got it to go.
Really, the play there should be physical. Rock fight comes to mind. But you've got to win. If you're VCU, you're trying to build an at-large resume. It's not easy to win away from home, but you got to win this game against St. Louis. And now a foul playing the quad system earlier does not help them. So this is a huge game for them. Look to drive Sincere Parker, because if he goes out of the game offensively, they're different. He's not leaving the game.
Here he is. He's got it.
I like this. Oh, good.
But he was held. Yeah,
that was the right look. Little two-man action on that side. Ezuero duck in well, and the wall was kind of on the wrong side, on the right side of the low side. So they You've got to make the zone work, though.
Shulga, step back 3. That is huge. What do you do about that?
Nothing. Forget making the zone work. Let me shoot a step back 3. Max Shulga, big play.
16 points. Make it 19 on 3 of 7 from 3-point range. Hargrove working on Jackson. There you go.
It's so smart. Zeb gets switched on to him, and it's a mismatch. You on your 4th foul. Right now, he's more valuable in the game than committing a foul there.
This is the most points that VCU has scored in a game this season. Their previous high was 87. Minute 35 to go. Jackson gets it over to Shulga. Is he thinking the same thing? No, he takes it in, kicks it back out. Bairstow lost the handle. On the deck, Lawal's got it. Did he call timeout? He did. And he's absolutely right. Here's Zeb Jackson. 5 to shoot. All the way up top to Bamasiel up by half court. Thames is on him. He shoots it up. No. Jackson had a box out there of Hughes, and that helped VCU retain possession.
With 20 on the shot clock, they're going to play it down. St. Louis is. You're not going to foul right now, but you got to get a stop at a rebound. And then Jackson with a huge hustle play.
Shulga, that could do it if he hits it, and he does. 59 seconds to go, and VCU. All right, so here's Parker. There's a team high 27 points in this game here for St. Louis.
And they are switching everything. The wall against Parker. Good help. Ooh.
But not a lot of bad that he's done in this game. I mean, both teams have been awesome, but that's a big miss. Parker
allows them to set up their press, though. Making the second one's important, but yeah, obviously missing the first is huge.
28 for Parker. 45 seconds to go. Bairstow.
The 2-2-1 full court press. You got to get in the middle. Good job by Bairstow of doing that.
Yeah, clock becoming a factor now. Shulga will go to the free throw. Director Tyler Honeycutt. TD Chris Chavez. Appreciate it on this Friday night. Getting the weekend started. And VCU looking to hang on here to win 9 of their last 10. Turning things on at just the right time. Parker connects. He's got 30. The first St. Louis player ever with 3 straight 30-plus point games. But doesn't seem like it's going to be enough here tonight with 23.3 remaining and down 8.
It's now. But they've got to complement it with some defense on the other side. They're bottom 60 in the nation in defensive efficiency, and you've seen why in parts today. But they have some talented players on the offensive end, that's for sure.
It's a season high in points for VCU. They got 95.
Well, you saw them last week. They won with 49. They win in some different ways, baby.
Yes. 49-47 last Friday night. And now 95 here tonight. Hughes for 3, no. Rebound, Lawal. VCU, that's going to do it. They come here to St. Louis. They sweep the season series. They win it by 10. And they improve to 17-8, 9-3 in the Atlantic 10 with a 10-point win here tonight.
Just another impressive performance by a team in a game they had to have. They got it done.